Okay, so I saw marking your test that you kind of got a little bit mixed up between lenses and mirrors. So I made a summary sheet of which I printed off for you and have for you at school. So I just made a summary for each one, for lenses and for mirrors. So here for lenses, we have our converging as the convex lens, which we also refer to as positive. So following our three rules, we go parallel and then through the focal point, through the center, through focal point, and then parallel. So this image for convex makes a real image, which means for lenses that it's on the opposite side of the object. The only exception is when the object is in front of the focal point, and we refer to our focal points or our focal length as positive for these lenses. For concave, they are called our diverging lenses, or we can also say that they're negative lenses. For these, the images are always smaller and upright, so they're always kind of right here. They are always virtual images. That means that the image is on the same side as the object, and they can't be projected onto a screen. They will have a negative focal point. So that's all about lenses. And then for mirrors, the convex is actually the diverging mirror. So if you see that, convex is converging on lenses, but it's diverging on mirrors. So that might be something you want to memorize because it is different, right, from lenses to mirrors. Which if you think about it, lenses are refracting, mirrors are reflecting. So it should make sense when we think about it this way. So here, where I made where we make our mirrors, so if I like put my center here and I make this mirror, okay, if I take this side of the mirror, I refer to it as convex if the object is on the side where the mirror curves out, okay? So remember, because I can make like a full circle, okay? And if I take the other side of the mirror and put my object here, so concave is where object is on the side where the mirror curves in, okay? So now think about it like, because we think about mirrors as slicing off of like a glass sphere. So when you're thinking about where to put your C or your F, think about it as like it's on the inside of where you cut the glass, okay? So to make this mirror where the object is here and bounces off here, the cut had to be here, okay? To have the object here and bounce off, the cut is like you're cutting from here and here's would be the center. So when labeling F or C, think about it being on the inside of our circle, okay? So that kind of maybe will be a rule to help you with your drawing. So yeah, so with convex, it's our diverging mirror. So comes in parallel and goes off in the angle of the focal point. Comes in going toward the focal point, but bounces off going parallel. So you dot line these back and you get this virtual image. All right? So these convex mirrors create virtual images. Now, virtual for a mirror means image and object on the opposite side. Whereas here, virtual images with lenses are on the same side. So that might be something that you want to memorize too if you have a hard time with like just figuring it out logically. Like just say for virtual, for lenses, it's on the object and image on the same side. For virtual, for mirrors, object and image are on opposite sides. Okay, so yeah. So now our concave mirrors, say we have our object here, comes in parallel, comes back the direction of the focal point, goes through focal point, comes off parallel. So we get an image here. It's real. Real image means that the image and object are on the same side. The focal length is positive, unless, again, the object is on the inside of the focal length. So, I don't know, this might be something that you want to kind of write out multiple times to kind of help you memorize it. Yeah, some of you are doing fine with kind of differentiating between the two, if you can just think about it logically, and that's great. But if you need to memorize a couple of these things, or just have this handy while you're doing your work, but note that you need to know it for your exam. So that's, I also put it on our website. So here on our stmscience.weebly.com, if you go to Physics 20 and 30, I put that here on lenses and mirrors summary sheet. And now next I'm going to go through the quiz, and I also put the quiz key here too if you just want to open up the document or print it off, whatever you want. You can have access to it, so just please utilize that. So next I'm going to go through the quiz. And yeah, so I'll just start a new video for going through the quiz.